You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.
What up?
Oh, welcome to the show.
What up? How we doing?
We're doing good.
We're doing it.
It's a rather blustery day out there, Adam.
It's a bit chilly. It's a bit nippy.
Yeah, I had
a little nippy.
I had to bundle up. Don't believe in Harlem World. Better bundle up. Yeah, we've had here in the East. Actually, most of the country right now is having a historic winter storm.
It's been a little cold. The storm hit us pretty late. I would say it was supposed to hit late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, and it kind of hit like a little bit like it hit like Sunday morning. I would say like midday Sunday, kind of like it's when it started to really kind of hit. Yeah, it's now late night Monday and it's still really cold out there. Luckily, a lot of the snow has like been shoveled, but
I've been shoveling all day.
Yeah, it's been a rough
We have
one.
the chat pulled up.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Okay, let's see if any of our friends are here.
I forgot the YouTube chat's all messed up. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Keep talking, Scott.
Well, anyway, we
I
have it was Snowmageddon.
Yeah.
Snowmageddon 2026, and I am dressed for the part. I got my ski goggles on. As you know, I'm a pretty big skier. I love to go skiing. Shout out to my mom. She's going to be in the chat if she's not there yet. Taught me how to ski when I was a wee lad, so I love doing it. So I put on the ski goggles today, and I got my, I don't know if you see my hat. You see that? What's it say?
Stuck in Ohio.
Stuck in Ohio.
Stuck in Ohio.
I wear this hat when I go skiing, and people always like, "Oh, are you from Ohio?" And I'm always like, "No, I'm not from Ohio." Like, what's up with the hat? It is a company that I'm a big fan of, and I wanted to give them a shout. Like a snowboarding company, I guess. They have some gear, but they also make like these extreme videos. Shout out to my friend Kenny Mazika. I played hockey with him back in the day when we were kids, and his brother Danny. They like run it together. It's a really, really cool company.
Dobbins is in the house. There we go. We got it set up now. We got it going now. Dobbins is in the house. Hello.
I'm bundled up, Dobbins. It's cold out there. He's probably had to fix some salt trucks and some plow trucks. They're out there in force. But we're here, Adam. We're working a little snow. Keep the boys from doing a show tonight. No, sir. No, sirree. Lauren's here too. Hello, Lulu.
Hello.
Yeah, so it is a winter wonderland out there.
The chat is working as intended as well. We are now reconnected, so the YouTube and Facebook chat should be being able to see each other.
Cool.
Properly, as far as on our end. I don't know if you guys can see each other.
Rock and roll.
Yeah. So we'll be able to see you guys and respond properly. Okay. So yeah, it's been a chilly one. It's been a little rough.
Look, my goggles even say my name on them.
We haven't had like a solid snow like that in a long time. It's been a while since we've had
over 10 years probably since I've had to do this much shoveling. You guys shoveling?
I took a snow shovel to my car. That's how much snow was on there. Hang on a second, I got to do this too. I do this thing too. We're super prepared.
All right, Dobbins says, "Yes, we are alive." Oh, I've been on the steady 12 since Friday night due to our state of emergency. Yeah. No fun at all.
I got lucky with my job. I've had the past today was like yesterday was my first day off, and I had today off and I have tomorrow off. So I missed like the bulk of that snow nonsense. So I got lucky. But
I always say Nobody wants to hear about the weather. We're going to talk about some other stuff, Adam.
Use a gas leaf blower periodically through the day to work, and it worked wonders. That's interesting.
I don't have a gas leaf blower. I have an electric leaf blower, and it works for shit. I need more power. Like Tim the Toolman Taylor would say.
The other day, there were people out there like shoveling outside, trying to like shovel cars out and stuff like that, shovel the sidewalk. I was like, nah, that's defeatist. Like that's an exercise in failure.
That's peasant work.
Yeah, well, it was just an exercise in failure. It's like there's no point. Snow is still coming down.
Yeah,
there's no point in doing it.
Well, I shoveled.
I sat here on my couch in my underwear, and I was like, "There's no point."
Hey, you had underwear on. That's a big step.
Yeah,
big step.
I was like, "No."
Usually, you're in buck nude.
Usually, try always.
Okay,
so Scott, how we doing, Scott?
We're doing good. So, I am going to make a costume change. I'm not going to wear my big, heavy winter gear the whole show.
It's a little warm in here. It's a little toasty in here. So.
I was going to say when we take our break to make our drinks, I was going to do a costume change, which will lead me to the next thing because I have a second costume to put on. I thought I'd make it a little bit longer, but I'm not. So, Adam, let's get into our drinks.
All right, let's do it. I think it's your turn to pick first this time.
Turn. I got to take the gloves off.
You pick first this time. You pull.
Do you want to explain the game?
So the game is Scott brought a bunch of booze over. We got a box of booze out there. We pulled the name of a booze out of the bag, and we got to take a drink from it. We could do any type of drink. It could be a shot. It could be a mixed drink. It could be whatever we want. But we just gotta we get one veto if we decide I don't want to do this or whatever. But that's just the name of the game. And in between, whenever we're making the drinks or whatever, I got a little game. Typically, I've been doing a bit of a little trivia thing. Theme this time is the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl's coming up.
Josh said it works on light snow, heavy snow, and Mother Nature is like ha, air, LOL. Oh, I got monkey shoulder.
You got monkey shoulder.
I got the monkey.
That's Scotch.
I got the monkey.
I got Crown Royal Peach.
That's good.
That's Canadian whiskey peach flavored. So
that's a good pick.
Discard pile. I think mine's pretty full, so mine will be good. I'm not sure about your monkey shoulder, but you have to check it out.
All right, so we're gonna F off into the kitchen and make our drinks. While we're gone, go ahead and take a gander at the trivia. Let us know how much you get right or wrong or whatever.
I had to get that.
Ew.
I had to get the clothes. I had to get the ski gear off.
You see it in the change. Where's the other change?
That would be this shirt that we're going to talk about in a little
The same
bit.
shirt that you wore last week?
I didn't wear this last week.
I thought you wore it last week.
They didn't win last week.
I thought you wore it in all right.
This is national championship.
Oh.
I wore just a regular one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You had me all worked up thinking like it was something special or nothing.
Well, the ski gear was special. I actually wasn't wearing my ski
Monkey
coat.
shoulder. I'm going to do a shot of this.
I got Crown Royal Peach, which this is really good. I'm excited I pulled this tonight.
You got me excited for nothing.
Hey, we're going to do a shot, folks. Ting around the head. Who said head? I'll drink to that. Are you okay there? I don't think he liked it. Oh, that was good. Mine was good. You okay there, bud? Went down the wrong hole. If I had a nickel for every time I heard that one. I was going to say, it's not that bad. You've had that one before.
Went down the wrong hole.
Mm-hmm. How'd everybody do on the trivia? Adam didn't do too well on taking the booze, but I think I missed one. I thought Mike Ditka was the first player coach, but it was Tom Flores. I was wrong there. But yeah, Adam, Super Bowl's coming up. Are you okay there? He might die. Well, folks,
Give me a minute.
welcome to our...
Talk about the Super Bowl.
This is our series finale For Your Distraction, because one of us is going to die here.
Give me a minute.
The Super Bowl has been decided, Adam. We have our participants, if you will. Yesterday was the AFC and NFC championship games. Do you know who's playing in it?
Who?
Was that an owl? Did you hear that?
Who?
Don't
play games with me right now, sir.
So the Seattle Seahawks.
Turns out when you take scotch down the wrong hole, it screws up your lungs and your vocal cords. Bad.
Oh, sorry about that.
Ugh.
Would you like some Crown Peach?
No,
to
I
feel-
don't. No, I think H2O. I'm gonna water boy myself right now. Thank you.
Okay. So the Seattle Seahawks are playing in the Super Bowl, and guess who they're playing against?
Who?
You want to take a guess?
I don't.
Okay. They're playing the New England Patriots.
Good for them.
No, fuck them. I hate the New England Patriots. Oh, by the way, are you swearing tonight?
We'll see.
Okay. Well, I'm swearing, especially when it comes to the Patriots. I'm so sick of the Patriots. I'm so sick of their crap.
Why?
They were so good for so long when Tom Brady was their quarterback. Tom Brady left, and they were only bad for about 2 or 3 years, and now they're freaking good again. They shouldn't have to be that
You think maybe
good.
they're just like a good team? Maybe they have good leadership.
Well, you have to be a good team to go to the Super Bowl.
Right, but maybe they just have good leadership instead of like being
Well, they
angry
have
about it.
it's all different. Like, it's completely different than it was. They don't have the same head coach they did when they were in the Super Bowl the last time. Very few of the players are there from when they were in the Super Bowl the last time, if any. I'll have to look that up.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, but screw the Patriots. Seahawks, baby. And the Seahawks and Patriots played each other in the Super Bowl maybe like 10 years ago, and they're playing each other again. This time, Seahawks, baby. I'm taking the Seahawks.
You're taking the Seahawks. I guess I'll take the Patriots. on this
You
one.
are going to get what are we doing? Not pie in the face. We're doing jug? Carry the jug
I
to the
thought we were
gym?
doing pie in the face. That's what I thought we were doing.
Are we doing pie in the face?
I thought it was jug.
All right, we're doing pie in the face, I guess. Pie in the
Pie in the
face.
face. Pie in the face. I hope you like a pie in the face.
Are you going to be okay? Are you ruined for the rest of the show?
No,
now?
I'm getting better. It's slowly coming back.
Okay.
Turns out, when you breathe in scotch, it's really bad for you. Hot take. Where's the hot take button? That's the wrong one. That's the one. Hot take. Scotch is really bad to breathe in.
You don't even really like scotch.
No, I don't think I'm ever gonna drink it again.
Oh, my mom got them all right.
Good for you.
I didn't. I missed one.
Good for you. So pie in the face.
Pie
Super
in the
Bowl,
face.
Patriots win.
Seahawks, Patriots.
Get ready for a pie in the face, sir.
I took a pie in the face
Get ready
last year.
for a delicious cream pie in the face, sir.
You know,
Get ready.
I am a fan of the cream pie, but
Get ready for it.
not this year. I'm gonna win. Seahawks, let's go. Let's go Hawks.
Go Hawks. You said Lauren's making fun of me. Good news, you inhaled Scott, so I bet you're good at the rest of the cold, flu, COVID. Yeah, I've killed every disease, including my life. I've killed my life too while we're at it. So we're good.
Okay, so I got a couple things, got some fact checks.
And here's the thing. I'm gonna be judged whether or not it's an actual fact check or not. So this is the new game we're gonna play.
One of the fact checks is you, sir, gave me shit last week saying that my fact checks aren't actually fact checks.
Oh, it's
And
fact
you
check as
said-
to whether or not I think it's a fact check.
This is like a
this is
like a fact check.
This is the
Factception
most
right now.
This is the most meta that we've ever been.
This is a Factception.
Ooh. How
It's a
meta?
fact check inside of a fact check.
How
okay?
meta can we get?
I'm writing down Factception. So at any rate, I looked up the definition of fact check.
Really?
Yes.
Man.
You said, what is a fact check? This is a fact check.
Okay.
Webster Dictionary.
Oh, Webster.
When you investigate in order to verify the truth. That is exactly what I'm doing. I am investigating to make sure we are being honest on this show. That is a fact check. It doesn't have to be something we said wrong that we changed to get right. It could be anything, a reiteration of to make sure we got it right. So I am correct with the fact checks.
We'll see.
So second out of one time.
We'll see. What's your other fact check? Let's see.
We're talking about, and that goes back to my shirt, which we'll get into more about football. The Indiana Hoosiers are national champions, baby. Finally, one of my teams won the whole thing. I'm super excited. Really, really happy. Gonna go to Bloomington this summer, probably celebrate. And you said, what's a Hoosier?
Yeah.
And I said, I don't know. I don't know. A Hoosier is somebody from the state of Indiana. I know that.
Okay.
And you were like, well, why? I didn't know. I looked it up. In the 18th and 19th century in the state of Indiana, the Hoosier Forest was the largest woods in all of Indiana. And when you called somebody a Hoosier, meaning they were like a woodsman, they were an outdoorsy, nature-oriented person. So that's what a Hoosier is.
That's not a fact check.
That is a fact check.
Not a fact check.
You asked me a question last week. I didn't know. I got the question right now.
Yeah, but I'm verifying from multiple different sources. While you were fact checking your fact check, I was fact checking your fact check of a fact check. And according to multiple different sources that I'm fact checking, a fact check is a process of verifying the accuracy of claims, statements, and reported information to determine whether they are true, false, or misleading.
That's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing.
No, you are not. You are not verifying. You're not. No, you are not determining whether or not something is true, false, or misleading. That's what we're doing.
That's exactly what I do on my fact checks.
No.
Yes, I am.
All we said was we didn't know. We didn't make a claim.
Oh, for the Hoosier thing? The Hoosier thing I didn't know.
All we said was we didn't know. You were clarifying what it is. We just said we didn't know. But that's not a fact check. What you're doing is you are saying, I know what it is. This is what it is. That's not a fact check. That's all that is.
I got my national championship shirt, Indiana Hoosiers. They defeated the Miami Hurricanes in the national championship.
That would be like if we come next week after the Super Bowl and the Patriots win. It's like, I got a fact check for you, Scott. The Patriots won the Super Bowl. That's not a fact check. I'm just telling you what happened, what it is.
That's not a fact check.
You're right. This wouldn't be a fact check. That'd be like if I said, hey, Scott, what's 2 + 2? I don't know. Let me research it. Let's find out. And then I come to you next week. Turns out I got a fact check. 2 + 2 is equals to 4. That's not a fact check. I just found out what it is.
Fact check you gave me shit on last week was the Pixar founder. I said it was Steve Jobs.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's Steve Jobs.
Yes.
Came back, said, yes, in fact, I was right.
Yeah.
It is Steve Jobs. And in addition to him, John Lasseter.
Yeah.
You said that's not a fact check.
No,
absolutely
it's not a fact check.
That's me verifying who it was.
No, that's not a fact check because you're adding more resources. If it would have been a fact check, if you would have said it was Steve Jobs, and it turns out it was not Steve Jobs. It was in fact
But
somebody else.
It is Steve Jobs. Me verifying it was Steve Jobs is a fact
You're
check.
just adding more information. It was in fact Steve Jobs, and
Right.
there was other people that was involved too.
Right.
It's not a fact check.
That is a fact check. Under the definition that you just read, that is verifying the information. That is a verification of the information. That is a fact check.
I don't think it needs to be fact checked because we said we knew.
But I didn't know. I was pretty sure it was Steve Jobs, but I wasn't 100% sure. I said Steve Jobs on the show, came back and said it was Steve Jobs, also John Lasseter.
But I don't think we need to fact check it unless we say, let me fact check for the next show. Like,
it's a verification. That is a fact check.
I don't think it needs to be fact checked unless we're wrong.
I want to be right. I don't want to be Newsmax. Okay. I want to be for your distraction. But I want to make sure we're doing things the right way.
That's fine, but I don't think the Steve Jobs thing needs to be a fact check unless we're wrong about it, is all I'm saying.
So you're saying a fact check is only when you say something that's wrong. Your definition that you just read says otherwise.
I'm saying
verification.
I'm saying for the purposes of the bit, I think we need to be wrong about it, and it should be a correction.
You could think that for the purposes of the bit, but that doesn't make it any less or more a fact check. A fact check is, in fact, a verification of something that is said, whether it's proving you said was right or correcting what you said was wrong.
Scott, when's the day of the Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl is in 2 weeks.
Is in 2
Super
weeks?
Bowl Sunday.
It's in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
I'm going to fact check you on that next week just to make sure that it is. We're gonna
Super Bowl Sunday.
We're going to fact check that next week. I'm
I don't know
look
the
it
exact
up.
date.
I'm going to fact check it. I'm going to fact check it to make sure that I'm going to fact check it next week. We're going to come back with a fact check next week to make sure that it is in fact 2 weeks. Just to make sure. We're going to fact check that.
I think it's the 8th. I think Super Bowl Sunday.
It is the 8th. I know for a fact it is. I know what it is. I know what it is.
8th.
But we're going to fact check it to be sure, though. We're going to fact check it to be sure.
Got some more.
Okay.
So this is a big one. I actually got to pull up.
Are you glad my voice came back? It came back.
No, I wish your voice would have went because you're giving shit. I wish I could have just handled this whole show. All right, I got to pull something up on my phone here. So, and this is, I'm going to put this in with the fact checks. This might not actually this might not be a fact check. Realistically.
We'll see.
I don't think it is.
We'll see.
But I'm going to put it in with them. So, on this show, we always say, shoot us an email at foryourdistraction@gmail.com and we'll read your email on the air. And we say that. And you and I both have access.
Oh, your mom got me. She got me. She got me. She was clever. She's a clever one.
Time is a linear thing. How about that?
She's a clever one.
Right.
Oh, she got me. You sneaky
You're going to come on next week and be like, you said it was going to be in 2 weeks. In fact, it's in 1 week.
Oh, she knows my game. She's been listening to the show.
You son of a gun. Anyway, back to this email. You can shoot us an email at foryourdistraction@gmail.com. You and I both have access to this email, and we both check it from time to time.
Sure we do.
I admit that I had been slacking. I had been lacking on the checking. I hadn't checked it since late October. The other day I was bored at work and I'm like, I'm going to check the there were a bunch of emails in there that I had.
Hey, move your cord off the thing. We do this every week. Thank you.
Strangling me. So I got some emails to read. So bear with me here.
All right.
The first email came back in December when we did our Christmas special.
Mm-hmm.
And it came from our friends, the Dobbinses, Lauren and Josh.
Yeah.
And we said on that episode, because we did our top 10 favorite Christmas movies or specials or whatever. And we said, send us your list and we'll read it on the air. Adam, they sent us their lists.
Oh, yeah,
and
really?
We never read them. So I'm gonna read them now. And you know what?
By the way, slacking on getting mad at me for the TikTok stuff. He's slacking now. He's been slacking for months and getting mad at me.
I'm doing it right now.
Better
late than never. Okay. That's from Ghostbusters.
Allegedly.
Okay. So Domin says, I'm going to read your lists, and it's fitting with the amount of snow we have outside right now. It still feels...
Sure, it's Winter Wonderland, yeah.
It's Winter Wonderland, yes. Okay. We're going to go with Josh first. No, we're going to go Lauren first. Ladies first. Number 10, she's got How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I don't know if that's the Jim Carrey one or the Thurl Ravenscroft one, but good one.
I assume the old school.
Number 9, she's got.
She's spamming from here on out.
Do it. Number 9 is A Christmas Carol. Now, I there's so many versions of A Christmas Carol. I don't know which.
Specific. You got to be real.
Is
specific.
it the Jim Carrey one? I'm guessing, or is it Mickey's Christmas Carol, the Muppets Christmas Carol?
Lauren, you let us know in the chat. We'll you get specific with that one, please.
Number 8, Charlie Brown's Christmas. I had that on my list.
I'm gonna guess then the classic old school Grinch. Then if these ones then.
Number 7, we got the Santa Claus, Tim Allen, Tim the Toolman Taylor mentioned again.
By the way, weird thing in that movie. Santa Claus falls off a roof. Santa Claus dies, disappears. Tim the Toolman Taylor puts on the Santa Claus outfit, finishes the night, goes North Pole. Elves don't say anything about it. Don't have a moment of grief because the old Santa Claus died. It's like, all right, business as usual. Let's go.
It's a regular Wednesday for the elves.
Yep. How often does this happen?
No one mourns.
How many Santa Clauses die on these elves' watch? What?
Yep. We've talked about that. We talked about it on the show before. Yes, I don't trust those sneaky.
No,
elves.
I don't at all.
Thumbs up with them.
Mm-mm.
Okay, we're on to number 6. She wrote both Home Alones. That's a cop out. You gave me shit for saying all the Back to the Futures.
Yep, that's a cop out.
She just did it with the Home Alones. Both. Out. And mind you, aren't there like 5 Home Alone movies? That's a fact check because I don't know how many there are.
There's a
4.
Bunch.
There's a bunch. There's more than 2. There's at least 3 or 4.
There's only 2 with Kevin McAllister though.
Right. So I think she's counting the Macaulay Culkin version.
You can't do that.
The second one's good, but it's tainted for me because Trump's in it. Yeah. Next one, number 5, top 5, Miracle on 34th Street. Now, are you talking about the OG one or the one from the 90s with John Hammond from Jurassic Park?
They're both good.
It's Wee Trapeze. All right, next one.
The first 3 are the only good Home Alones. Well, yeah, but like that doesn't answer the question. It's a cop out to pick both of them. Is what we're saying.
Number 4, The Bishop's Wife.
That's a pull.
Is it? I've never heard of that movie. I've never seen it.
That's like a random. Wow.
I know The Preacher's Wife. The Preacher's Wife kicks all the ass, but this is The Bishop's Wife. So I don't know. All right, number 3, we got A Year Without a Santa Claus. That one's fire. I don't know how I didn't have that on my list. That's Mr. Heat Miser and Snow Miser. That one's great. Number 2, The Polar Express. That was on my list. And number 1, which was also my number 1, Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation. You don't like classic.
That's a good list. All right, we're gonna go off to Josh's list.
By the way, I looked into the delay thing with YouTube. The way that we're streaming to both Facebook and YouTube, I don't know if there's a way of fixing the delay, so I'm still looking into it. FYI.
It'll be fine.
So,
Josh has got number 10, Rudolph and the Island of the Misfit Toys.
You went with the...
Wait, is that the sequel, right?
The sequel,
that's
not the OG?
Sequel. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is fire. I've seen the sequel, which is an Island of the Misfit Toys. It is a flaming turd. It is dog shit.
Shots fired across the
How did that make his top 10?
Sequel instead of the OG.
Yeah, man, that's bold right there.
Didn't they rescue the Misfit Toys at the end of that movie, though? I thought they solved that problem.
But wait, there's more.
I guess.
All right, number 9, we got The Year Without Santa Claus again. Very good. Number 8, we got Elf. Elf is great. 7, Polar Express. 6, Christmas Carol. Which Christmas Carol? There's about 1,000 iterations of Christmas Carol. Number 5, we got Charlie Brown's Christmas. Number 4, we got Jack Frost.
That's a pull.
Is that the Michael Keaton where he turns into a snowman?
It must be.
Or is it the one where there was like that little animated guy who flies around and... Specificity is what we need here. Number 3, the Santa Claus. Number 2, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And number 1, Christmas Vacation. That's the Dobbins' list.
Christmas. Well, he did dress up. That is like Dobbins' one of his classic Halloween costumes, which I still have pulled
There
up.
she is.
There she is.
I can't get over those legs.
There
man.
she is.
Look at those legs.
Right? Look at that.
You are not a bird-legged hoe. Those are some fine
Those
kickers.
Those
are some kickers. Those are the kind of legs that get you out of quicksand right there.
That's. They do. They do.
I do. All right, we got some more. Oh, Lauren. This is another one from Lauren. This is back also in December. She says we need to do an episode of Jackbox games with Quiplash.
That's back when we were doing TikTok. So
Yeah.
TikTok's.
Well, maybe somebody will bring TikTok back.
By and by, there. Just so you know, I did make a specific for your distraction TikTok, so you can search for it. It exists at the moment. I'm playing with it. So we're going to attempt to do TikTok streaming again. Just let me play with it for a little bit. Okay, but it exists. You can go follow it, search for it. Yes, but I did make a TikTok, for your distracting specific TikTok.
So you can follow me on TikTok. I'm Scotty Knows. You can follow Grizzled, and now you can follow For Your Distraction.
Yes.
So if you're on TikTok, follow all three of those accounts.
I am. If you go to Grizzled, I am following it, and it is following me. I have it following Scott at the moment, so you can find it there too. So.
Okay, on to the next email that we haven't read in months. Maybe we could do a Jackbox. I'm a big fan of that. That's a very good idea. I've fun with those.
And I do remember you talking about it, Lauren. I do remember you talking about it. Just we were juggling all things at the time.
This next email is from Richard Curtis. I think this is Sweeps' Christian name.
I don't think we should reveal his name. He's underage.
Well, I don't know who it is. It doesn't say, hey, this is Sweeps. So it might not be Sweeps. This is fact check too, Adam. I don't know.
Josh
but
is now,
this person
now
named
famous on YouTube.
Richard Curtis.
Years of skating.
We talked about doing a Discord, which we both are on Discord, but we don't have a For Distraction Discord. And he says, I would be willing to management. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. I could put a management team together, and it would not be my first time doing something of this. So we've got job applications flowing in, Adam.
I know.
This would take some of the heat off of yours truly, because I'm apparently dropping the ball as a social media director.
It would take some heat off of yours surely doing a thing that we're currently
Is Sweeps
not
on
doing.
tonight? Is Sweeps here?
No, he's not.
Was this his email? I don't know. Well,
it would take some heat off you doing a thing that we're currently not doing. You're right. It would take some.
And if you
heat.
guys send us an email and you don't want your name read, then say that in the email and give us a alternative thing.
I'll tell you this. I wouldn't have read the name to begin with. That's just me.
We got an email from someone named Colby Line, and
Wouldn't have read the name.
I'm changing the names.
Wouldn't have read the name.
I'm changing the names to protect the innocent this time around. Yes. So Colby Line here, he says, hey, been meaning to write a quick email forever. Just wanted to say I love the podcast. Been listening since 2020. My only complaint of the show, could be a glitch on Spotify, is every episode before episode 243 isn't on Spotify anymore. I always went back to the old shows and would listen, and I love the ones with Mike D. If you can fix it sometime, no. If not, no sweat. Peace, love, and I went and I knew about this. So let me just say, I'm not a Spotify guy.
You're right, Lauren. I know what's up.
I'm not a Spotify guy. I use a lot of different places to listen to my podcasts and listen to my music. I use Amazon Music. I use iTunes. I even use like YouTube Music. And I don't do Spotify. Mike D, who was mentioned in the email, he's a big Spotify guy. He sends me like random links to like rap songs that he wants me to listen to from Spotify, and I cannot listen to them on Spotify because I don't have an account. So I have to like write the name down. And Mike listens to the shows on Spotify too.
Yeah.
And he mentioned to me that some of the old ones aren't showing up.
Yeah.
And I'm not real sure why. I don't know if there is a fix. But what I can say is that our shows are on lots of other places.
Yeah.
So if you're a Spotify person, you can totally listen to the new episodes there. But if you want to listen to some of the old ones, Podbean's great.
I do actually have a fix. I do have a fix, actually. Go to Podbean. That's your fix.
Podbean's great. I
I'm sorry. I'm
Like
I'm not. I'll be honest with you. Spotify. I'm lucky that I got access to our Spotify again. For like weeks, I lost access to our Spotify account. I'm lucky I got access to it again. I'm not rolling the dice and playing with that anymore. I'm lucky I have the access.
Fair enough.
I have. So let's just put it that way. I'm not playing with that anymore. Go to Podbean. That's what I'm gonna say.
I used to be a SoundCloud guy. I listened to a lot of podcasts on there. I still have my SoundCloud account, but and I think we have some episodes on there. Our newest episodes aren't on SoundCloud, and our oldest ones aren't. A few in the middle are on SoundCloud. But when we left SoundCloud, I was reluctant. I have to admit, I was a little leery of the idea.
Yeah.
And then I downloaded Podbean, which is a free app. You can download Podbean for free, and I like it more than SoundCloud.
Because it's built specifically for podcasts.
So anything I listened on SoundCloud before,
all the way down to episode 1, baby. All the way down to episode 1, right here
on SoundCloud.
Oh, on Podbean.
Podbean, I mean, yeah.
Right all the way to the top to the most recent episode. So I encourage you to go there for your podcasting at.
So I mean, we do all our new shows live, and we put them on YouTube and everywhere. Yeah. But if you want to listen to our old ones, like a 359 other episodes,
they might be on iTunes. I'll be honest, if you're an Apple user, I think you'll have to tell me iTunes might have the older ones too. Spotify.
What about Google Play? Are they all on there?
Let's not talk about Google Play. Let's not talk about that. I have no idea. I don't even know if they have the newer ones.
But you're a Google Play guy. You're an Android guy, aren't you?
I don't use Google Play for anything.
What do you? I thought that's what the Androids used.
No.
Oh
no.
Okay. See, I'm an Apple guy, so I don't know.
I don't know. I Google Play exists. I throw it on there, but I don't use it for anything. I threw it on there as just like if anybody wants to do it. So that's an any port in the storm kind of app, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. So,
I got one more email.
Adam. One more.
This is a big one. This is big. This is big news. This is huge news.
You were teasing me a little bit. We were talking last night. Like, I got something I want to talk about, but I don't want to tell you what it is.
So when we talk about our show, we're like, oh yeah, we're on Facebook and we're on YouTube. We say all our social medias. We don't say Twitter anymore, Adam, or X, I guess is as it's called now. We used to be on there. We used to be prevalent, and then we were banned.
We're getting sued?
Well, I assumed, because I called Elon Musk a bad word.
Yeah.
I thought that's why we were banned. So, and this is like a year ago. A year ago, I was mad when we first got banned. So I sent a nasty email to them. They never responded. When I was playing around the emails, I went to the spam folder.
Turns out
they responded, and it went to our spam folder.
Really?
And Adam, it said, "We're sorry that we got this wrong. Here is your reset account." I reset it. We're back, baby. We're back. For Your Distraction is on X. You can find us there. Search For Your Distraction. You can tweet us at podcast. FYD, baby. We are back. Your boy.
The dark times are here again.
Your boy. Look at me go.
As if things weren't dark enough in this world. Now we're back on.
I got us back on Twitter. You got to get us back on TikTok.
You could. There's so many things you could have done. This is the thing you did. This is the thing that you did,
buddy.
You got us back on X. You could have done so many other good things. This is what you did.
You called down the thunder. Well, now you.
This is.
Oh man, am I just like, it's just winning? It's just Google me. I win. That's what we do.
Where's the Charlie Sheen winning? Where's that soundbite?
Oh man. So yeah, you guys, Twitter, you can find For Distraction there. We're back. We're back, baby.
Where's the blow up the whole show button? Let's blow this thing up.
What's this one? No,
what are you doing?
Was there a button that made explosion sound?
No,
it was drum roll. It was drum roll.
Yeah, what are you doing? You're just pushing stuff now at this point. What do you think? The magic finger? Because we're on X now, you can just push anything you want, right. And things will happen.
I'm just.
Is that what you think now?
Magic fingers.
So you
baby.
think you just push anything? You think you're Donald Trump now? You just like finger whatever you want, things will just happen. Is that what you think now?
We're back. We're back on it. Chat, what's going on here?
Where's the disappointed? Did Kevin?
Why are you disappointed?
X. I don't want to be on X. I don't want to be on X. I don't give any.
Well, too damn bad. We're on it. We're back, baby.
But change the password on that email is what I think I'm going to do.
Why would you do a thing like that? I need that.
I have access to everything. I got master access to everything. I should change the password on all those accounts at this point. Yeah, I got master control to all that stuff. I just change the password and everything. That's what I ought to do. Two-factor that shit. All right. Are we gonna talk about it?
Yeah, it's time.
From here on out, I give myself full permission to swear, and I think you can at me on this.
Charity's not even here.
Yeah, she texted me. She's putting a kid down.
Oh,
so yeah, she's doing her.
Well, then now's when you need to swear until she gets here.
Lauren said these aren't spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers, and these are gold.
Is that a Bring It On quote?
Was it Bring It On?
Oh, it's already been Barack.
These are spirit.
Freaking love that movie. Okay, Adam.
You know we're gonna talk about, guys. By the way, so just get ready in the.
Everything was going great.
Scott's mom. Plug your ears.
No, she's actually the one that broke this news to me.
You fucking know what we're gonna talk about right now.
There he is.
You know. Well, what?
You called down the
Which button?
Well, now you
This one. This is 101. This is 101. You fucking know what we're gonna talk about right now. Oh my god. So, Minneapolis. We're gonna talk about the bullshit. So it's been talked to death. It's always been talked. You guys have all been talked. But another person was not just killed, not just murdered, executed. Let's call it what it was. This person was executed. And I don't want to hear. Nobody's who's listening to us right now is going to do this because we're not on TikTok at the moment. But I don't want to hear anybody comment or show up or anything like that, or email us or anything like that after the fact, sitting there like making excuses, because I'm tired of hearing the excuses. It was an execution. Executed a man who did nothing wrong.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
This is all shit, is what it was. This is all fucking bullshit. Yeah, the sound bites that are over here, they're these ones are all quiet from the way that we're doing these things. Apologies. This man, what was his name, Scott?
Alex Preddy.
Alex Preddy. This man, ICU nurse at a VA hospital. This man who did carry a 9mm handgun. Was it 9mm?
I don't know what kind of gun it was.
I think it was the 9mm.
I do know he was a card-carrying member of the NRA, and he had a license.
He had a license. He had a permit, and he was able
concealed carry permit.
He had a concealed carry permit. He was legally permitted to carry it in his holster, and he didn't even pull his gun out. He had his phone in his hand. He was recording ICE. He was talking shit at ICE, which is his constitutional right. There are multiple. There's at least three. I think I saw a fourth angle from another video that came out from what happened. There is no way this can be spun the way that DHS and Trump is trying to spin this. No way. At first, there was only one footage that came out, which was across the street inside like a restaurant or something like that. And there was like, it was kind of everybody's in the way, and it was like there was a car in the way. It was like you kind of couldn't see what happened, but you could tell like, oh, they killed him and stuff like that. But then there was the one woman who in pink, everybody's like, get her footage. She was right next to it. And within like 12 hours, her footage came out, and you could clearly see ICE came up to this one woman, pushed her down. He came up to them, pushed ICE back, turned his back to ICE to help her up. ICE dogpiled him. One ICE dude removes his gun from his holster. After he does that, within like 1 to 2 seconds, you hear a shot go out. ICE pulls back. More shots ring out. He's dead. Dead. Did you hear that the executed guy in Minneapolis was a cousin of TJ Watts? Really?
I did not know that.
I get
TJ and
that's a
JJ
fact check. Then that's a fact check to follow up on.
We'll fact check that.
Yeah.
But if that is wild.
All he did was push the guy away. The whole clip, all he did was push the guy away for pushing a woman, and then they maced him. Like two ICE people were macing the shit out of him, and then when he was down, you could see the one ICE dude pistol whipping the fuck out of his face, beating the hell out of this dude. One ICE dude removes his gun from his holster, and then they execute this man. And then DHS, Pam Bondi, and Donald Trump have the balls to get on national television and X and all the social medias and say he was a domestic terrorist. And all his sycophants have the gall to sit there and argue. You know, you've been on social media arguing with a bunch of people, have the gall to sit there and argue and say, fucking play stupid games, win stupid prizes, like fuck around and find out. Maybe you shouldn't have, brought a gun if they're a loaded gun. Well, obviously, you shouldn't have brought a loaded gun, blah, 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 this and the other. Like, no, fuck off. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't obstructing justice. He wasn't obstructing anything.
Don't we have a Second Amendment in this country?
We have that. Yeah, we have that, and we have freedom of speech. He has every right to yell at ICE. He wasn't getting in their face. He pushed ICE. At most, ICE had the lawful authority to detain him because they touched ICE. He touched ICE. At best, that's all they were able to do. That's all they could do because he laid a hand on ICE. They had no authority to kill this man, murder this man, execute this man in the street. No authority. This is pure and simple Gestapo Trump troop behavior. They're not ICE, they're Trump's troopers. I've seen that going around online, and that's what I'm going to call them from now on. They're not ICE, they're Trump troopers.
I heard that Alex Preddy was a registered independent too.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even like he was a Democrat who was out there. No, he was like I said, a card-carrying member of the NRA, a registered independent who was exercising both his First and Second Amendment rights, and they killed him for it.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. I've seen
that footage, and I hate it. I really hate it.
I'm surprised you don't have it pulled up.
Because I don't really want to pull it up. I don't want to play it on here, quite frankly, but I've seen the footage. I've seen multiple angles numerous times. It's disgusts me every time, but I did it because I wanted to see okay, where'd the shots come from? Can I see a muzzle flash? Can I see which ICE person was the one that pulled the trigger? I was having a hard time because the original the video footage from the lady in pink was a little the resolution was a little poor. You can clearly see the ICE person pulling the gun from him and the beating that he was getting, the mace and everything like that. But it was a little hard to see specifically which ICE person was that pulled the trigger, at least from my perspective, from what I was seeing. It's getting worse. And you and I were actually talking about this a little bit last night. I think I'm joining the side of, I'm starting to get to that side of, we may not be able to wait until midterms. I hate to say it. I was kind of hanging my hat a little bit on midterms. If we could just make it to midterms, get some power back, steal some power back. That way we can give a real honest fight so that we don't have to take to the streets. We don't have to get violent. Then maybe we can sort of curtail some of these things, but we're getting to that point where it's he's really pushing the buttons. And you told me this earlier today before the show, and I was really happy, and we'll see if it happens, but the National Guard was called up in Minneapolis, and it seems like they're pushing ICE out of the state. That's what it seems like. ICE is being pushed out of the state. So hopefully they actually leave, and we'll see what happens there. And if that happens, then maybe that's a good sign where, whatever next state they go to, the National Guard could be pulled up, and, we could have less violence and no civilian casualties like we've been seeing in Minneapolis. And maybe that'll curtail some of this, and maybe we won't see as much violence. That's the hope. I don't know. I don't know. You're right, and he didn't pull his gun on them. It's very easy to run your mouth behind. This is Dobbins. It's very easy to run your mouth behind. Sorry. Scroll back up. He didn't pull his gun on him. It's easy to run your mouth behind the keyboard. Like the sheep they are, and the news and our leaders twist the truth, try to cover up their fuck ups. You're right. They're really like twisting this like narrative that he was like this domestic terrorist or something like that, and it's absolutely fucking terrible. Anyone for this shit needs to remember that none of their favorite characters will be on their side. They keep calling it, Star Wars, Rebel Alliance, District 12, the Na'vi from Avatar, exactly. The Handmaid's Tale.
Sibako!
V for Vendetta, like V for Vendetta called this stuff. Like they called this shit years ago. Like I love V for Vendetta.
It's like very Orwellian.
It very is.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's truly, you're right, Dubs. It's truly sickening. Like basically, our leaders are trying to establish a level of power over the people, and to truly pay attention to our detail, we're Americans. We're getting pushed over there. I truly think, like, and I was talking about this before. I think that's honestly what Trump is trying to do. He's trying to push people over the edge, because if he pushes people over the edge, then people are wholeheartedly going to be violent against a federal officer. And if they get violent, it'll give them an excuse to officially declare martial law. Right now, we're technically under martial law, even though we're not officially under martial law. But like, he can officially call martial law. And if he could do that, it'll give him an excuse, even though it's not legal, to then suspend elections. And then we won't have midterms. He could push them back. And then there's no risk, because he's scared of like losing seats in like the House of Representatives, stuff like that, to like Democrats, because we've heard him go on TV and social media, and we've heard Mike Johnson go on like interviews say like, if we let the Democrats take seats, they're gonna impeach Donald Trump, and they're gonna ruin his stuff, and like they're definitely scared of that, and that's what they're looking for. So sad to say that our United States in our lifetime will see another civil war, which is what I hate to say, everyone. Yeah, I'm really hoping not. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are, no matter, like, it's crazy. Like, Renee Good.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people that were really justifying it. It was disgusting, but I can see the people justifying it. It's like, oh, like, she was pulling out, and like, he didn't know what was going on because, it's a dangerous situation. It's a vehicle, and yada, yada, yada. It was disgusting. But I can see the twisting of the argument, and I'm like, all right, whatever, they're going to twist that argument. I don't understand in any fucking world how you could twist this argument where this dude had his back. I was listening to a debate earlier where this one dude was saying, look, I'm going to show you a video. I'm going to slow down. If you see, look at this. Okay, watch this. Okay, despite the fact that the officer, the one ICE officer, takes his gun out of his holster and takes it away. He's like, watch this. His hand, even though the ice is all over him, his hand is behind his back. And you see, look, there's a muzzle flash. He's going for his gun. Clearly, ICE was afraid for their life. Like, they're doing every fucking thing they can to just make up a fucking story for why ICE felt in
it's
danger
the
for their
same
life.
people, though. Like, first of all,
makes no fucking sense.
The whole thing with Renee Good a couple weeks ago, we saw the video. They can't get away with lying to us. She was driving away, which she had every right to do. They cannot detain her. They're not the police.
No.
And her wheel was cut. She was driving away when they shot her. No one was in danger. They made lies up about that. Now with Alex Preddy, he was on the ground being beaten by half a dozen ICE agents. Did he have a gun? Yes, but that's his right to. Some videos I saw looks like one of the ICE agents had actually secured his gun. Again, I don't know, but even so,
no, they clearly, like, yeah,
he himself was detained on the ground, sprayed with mace and pepper spray, beaten to a bloody pulp, laying face down on the ground with his hands behind his back when he was executed 12 times, shot 12 times in the face. No. There's no, and the same people are justifying this murder. They're the worst people, and history will remember them. And I'm done with these people. I cannot talk to people I can associate with anybody who justifies this ICE killing. I don't get it, Adam. I don't get it. And these people are the worst.
Justice is it is our right as the American people to remove a tyrannical government, and I think they're blinded by their trust or their thirst for power that they missed that fine print in our Constitution as the American people. They very much so. I was hearing somebody talk today on another TikTok, and they're very, by the way, a lot of these people are very young. We're talking like late teens, early 20s people, like real dumb fucking kids, like real stupid kids who are like, there was this one kid that was debating this one dude, and they were talking about the efficacy of like, just let ICE do their job. And like, if you just like comply and do their job, like it's not going to be a big deal. And the dude was like, okay, hey, this other day, ICE went up to this black guy who was just filling up his tank at a gas station. And ICE just went up to him and was like, show me your papers. Like, show me your papers. And he just did that because he was a black guy. That's all. That was the only justification he had. And the dude was like, I don't see a problem with that if he's not a legal immigrant. Just like, like it's not a big deal. Just like, you know, just like it's not like a big deal. Like as long as ICE is doing their job, like just like it's not a big deal. It's like they're justifying Nazi Germany behavior in the effort to get rid of what, illegal immigrants, as if like illegal immigrants are that big of a fucking problem.
Adam,
really?
I have a question for you. If you were pumping gas at the gas station and somebody in a army fatigues walks up to you and says, let me see your papers, what would you do?
I'd be like, get fucking bent, dude.
Yeah.
Get bent.
Yes.
Efficacy is too big of a word for them. You're right. That's fair. You're right. Like, and you know what it is? I understand, because the kid was white. It's white privilege. I get it. Like the kid is very like, he does, like the kid didn't get it. Like and as a white dude in this country, like I can't fully understand it either, but I empathize with that fact and everything like that. Like it's Josh says, I was thinking about accountability is a non-existent word to them as well. Yeah.
I liked what you said about the Proud Boys.
Yeah, I was talking about Scott earlier, and you knew this, and it got pointed out to me on a TikTok video like a few weeks ago, and somebody's like, have you noticed like the Proud Boys have been really quiet the past like few months? Like, have you noticed like they haven't been out and about protesting or starting any trouble? Have you noticed like they haven't really done anything? You wonder where the Proud Boys went? It's like, oh yeah, the Proud Boys joined ICE. That's why you haven't heard anything from the Proud Boys. They're the ones
doing this.
They all joined ICE. That's why it's been violent. That's why they're racially profiling. That's why it's been this way. All the racist douchebag Proud Boys all joined ICE, and that's where they went. That's why they're all fucking problematic.
This is
I did hear though, Minneapolis gave him a fucking, and Minneapolis is like the nice state. That's the nice city. That's like the don't you know place in the country.
Oh, you betcha.
Yeah, and they gave him a fucking problem. They're running away. And then I heard they're going to Philadelphia. That's the city in this country that's like, the Eagles won the Super Bowl and we set our city on fire. And you're going to come and you're going to terrorize our city? Bet. Come on. Let's see what happens. Come on, ICE. Let's see what happens.
That's not going to turn out well.
We got sacks of salts and flamethrowers. Let's see how quick you melt. Let's see. Come on, ICE. Let's see what happens. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Fucking ridiculous. I'm really happy. It's about fucking time, by the way, that it took him long enough to call the National fucking Guard. So Shapiro bringing in our National Guard? I don't know.
He will if he needs
better.
to. If he will. You know, I have said this on the show before. Governor Josh Shapiro and I are friends. We had a beer at the New Deal Club.
You gotta watch what you say about that kind of stuff.
We did. I was there.
There's one person that listened to the show. I'm not gonna name any names. You said in the last episode, friend of the show, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and they were asked me after the show, I was like, is Neil deGrasse Tyson like, is he actually like friend of the show? Like, do you guys know him? And I was like, no, that was a joke. No. And they were like, Scott's like a big liar, isn't he? I was like, yeah, he was.
I'm
Like,
serious.
no, we don't really know Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I'm serious. I had a beer with Josh Shapiro.
That is true.
That's
though.
true
That is
story.
truth.
I was at the New Deal Club in Farrell. He was Attorney General at the time, and he was doing the rounds, campaigning, doing what he got to do. And he came there, and I was in charge of the Mercer County Young Democrats at the time, and I was with a couple friends, and we had a beer. I have his cell phone number in my phone.
I've been telling you, you got to call him up. What's the point of what are you going to do with the number? What's the point of having the number if you're not going to call him up? You're not doing anything else with it.
I mean, if he does something, if he goes full Fetterman on me, you better believe I'm going to be blowing up that hotline.
Why don't you text him and be like, hey,
make the hotline bling?
Hey, I'm working with the, Mercer County Democrats. My buddy is also in the Young Democrats. We do a podcast in our local community. We'd like to, talk to you about, what's been going on lately. If you have time, if you have like a, a late night one night or anything like that, you got like 10, 15 minutes, we'd love to interview you. We'd like have a discussion. What the fuck else are you doing with the number?
Had one beer with him one time.
What are you?
One beer.
What?
I don't think that makes
sense. Is the text gonna kill you?
He was this close to being vice president.
Yeah, exactly. You're this close to fucking fame, dude. You're this close to a viral video. We're gonna get that in a second, Lauren. Don't worry. We're gonna get that in a second. In a quick second. This close to a fucking trending fucking TikTok video, dude. But he won't pull the trigger. He won't do it. He won't do it. He's worried that he's going to ruin his rapport with this man that he's only had one beer with in his entire life.
I am a politician, and I don't want to burn any bridges. I want to hold those cards. It's like when you're playing cards. You got a good card, right?
Tell him we need him to talk to us since we live in the Yee area, PA, and they need to hear from him.
Imagine you're playing Pokemon, right? You got that legendary card, or you're playing Magic the Gathering, and you got like the best spell card. You don't want to play that right away.
But this could
you want to wait till it's necessary to play.
Or here's the other side of that coin. This could end up being a regular thing. If the interview goes well, it could be like a twice a year kind of thing. It goes well enough, maybe, once a time, around like, winter, once every now and then in the fall, we get together with, Josh Shapiro. Hey, you get together for like a 15-minute...
Josh Shapiro, friend of the show.
Yeah, 15-minute discussion. Hey, Josh Shapiro, it's let's get together for like a online quick... Hey, we could do it online. Quick little interview. How's it going? Well, how's tyranny, man? What are we fighting against tyranny this time? What's the plan, buddy boo? What beer you drinking this time?
Look at the picture my mom sent me. Can everybody see that?
Look at that.
That's your boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your boy.
How we not texting him right now?
That was post beer. That was after we had the beer.
You tell Josh Shapiro, you'd be like, why don't you get beard up? We'll get wind up, and then why don't we have like a 15-minute like powwow?
I think he was like, well, we have to have a Pennsylvania beer.
Let's do that then.
I said, that's fine, but not Yingling because they're not union. So I think we had some Iron City.
Dobbin says, somebody needs to stand up. So why not Shapiro? Because the quote, yee, end quote, people are pissed.
Yee, huh?
Yeah, Scott. Hey, Scott.
Speak for your damn self. I've never said yee.
Hey, Scott. Why don't we be the change that we want to see in the world?
I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Ooh.
So Lauren, I want to talk about this, and I do want to mention a little bit. Trump is currently in Philly, which is also kind of wild, removing all the slavery literature and education from all those monuments and walls and buildings and stuff like that.
But I thought they gave us crap because we were the tear down the Confederate monuments.
Right.
Now they're in power and they're doing it the other way.
It's crazy. Man, it's insane.
The hypocrisy is astounding.
It is. It's kind of wild. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah, it's bonkers, man. But they're taking him down. But maybe they're just taking him down so when ICE comes into Philly, they don't take them off and use them as weapons against ICE, because that's not going to end well for them.
No, it's not.
The people of Minnesota, and I have family in Minnesota. They're very sweet, nice people. The people in Philly, they threw snowballs at Santa Claus.
Oh, we're gonna make ice balls, don't you know? Oh, we're gonna put rocks in our snowballs. Don't
I've
you know?
seen Always Sunny. Okay, it's not gonna. Those are like the normal people of Philadelphia.
My favorite Always Sunny clip is the scenes where Dennis and Mac move to the suburbs, and Dennis has to make the commute back into the city. He's always in the highway.
Mhm.
He's like, seize the fucking gap! Oh, you fat bitch! Seize the fucking gap! Oh my god, you! Oh, that's always fucking funny. And every single time comes, always like this neighbor's like, oh, it's hot. Always like, oh yeah.
I remember that one.
Yeah, it's great. Trump doesn't want our children to learn about slavery. No, because like, why would you want to learn about the bad things in your country? Why wouldn't you have a critical thought about your country? Why wouldn't you? Gonna make a big difference in our country, Mayor, and gonna make it right. When is the karaoke portion of the show? Is Adam serenading us or Scott?
Oh,
Who
I
is
will.
background
I will.
dancing? I bet it's Scott. Tune in next year, maybe. Tune in post Shapiro show. Post Shapiro interview when we do
What if we get Governor Shapiro to do
I
karaoke?
was just gonna
with us?
say get Shapiro on interview, and then like, all right, Shapiro, this is the karaoke portion of the interview where we have like a little fun with it. Dom says, I don't know, I was in Philly in my previous job and it was a shithole. Hey, watch what you say. But it could have been what side of Philly I don't know.
Oh no, I think it's wildly a shithole. But they're proud of their shithole.
But you're prejudiced against Philadelphia because of the Eagles. You're a little prejudiced against it. You're not a reliable source.
And the Flyers.
You're not a reliable source. So
Have you been to Philadelphia?
I have not, so I can't trust your judgment.
How did that get turned around on me? How did you just gaslight me for asking a simple question? No, I've never been to Philadelphia, so your opinion doesn't count.
Yeah, because I know you're biased. I know you have a very biased opinion on it.
The
so I
only
can't do
good thing to ever come out of Philadelphia is voting results. Ayo.
That's why I know you have a very biased opinion. That's why I know. That's why I know.
Center City's a fun time.
Nah, still.
My cousin lives there.
I feel like now you're just trying to like gaslight me into being like, you're trying to trick me. Now you're trying to trick me to be like, if I give him a few good things, he's now going to believe me. You're trying to lie to me now. You're trying to gaslight me. It is a shithole, but it's our shithole. It's our shit hope. It's our shit hope. Alex Shercoven loves living in downtown Philly.
Yeah. He's friend of the show. Cousin Alex.
Is he friend of the show?
Friend of the show.
Okay. As long as he's friend of the show.
He's going to be like, they're shit talking my town.
Next thing you know, he's going to be outside next episode flipping my car.
He's the Philadelphia Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah, dude. When there was like Black Lives Matter protests like 5-6 years ago, he was on the cover of like the Wall Street Journals because the Rocky Steps at the art museum, Philadelphia Art Museum.
Yeah.
He climbed up on like one of the side things in his full Spider-Man, and was doing the Spider-Man pose to a sea of people protesting. It was freaking wild. I was like,
amazing.
that's my cousin. I know him. I know that guy.
Dobbin
Somebody
says,
was like, yeah, I know that guy too. It's Peter Parker. I'm like, no, it's not Peter Parker.
and you were like, this is my cousin.
It was like, oh, it's Miles Morales. No, it's not the... No.
This is my cousin Alex. Like, that's why you can never know my secret identity, because you just give it away. Dobbin says, I'm not a fan of the Flyers or the Eagles, but I wasn't thinking of that when I was there. I just wanted to keep my tools and keep my service truck I had in one piece. My boss told me to park in a camera view of a hotel.
Yeah, where's Aunt Lucy tonight? That's her son. Aunt Lucy's not here tonight.
No.
Bummer.
Dobbins, be better. Core Cinema.
Course of cinema time, Adam.
It's your turn. You gave me.
And I'm
Tron
really excited to
Ares.
hear what you have to think
Tron
about
Ares.
this.
We watched it just before recording this episode, right before Tron Ares.
Tron Ares on Disney Plus. I actually saw this in the theater
You did.
because I love the Tron universe.
I love the Tron universe too. I love Tron.
And
I
you
love Tron
were-
Legacy.
You were very reluctant to watch this because it's starring Jared Leto. He was not in the first 2 films.
He was not. He's a terrible person. He's one of those kind of actors where you look at him and you feel, and you can just like look at his stink. You look at him and he just looks like he smells. Like he could.
He just looks like he stinks.
He does. He looks like he's one of those kind of people where you look at him, you look at something stinks around here. But
his
like,
hair is always greasy.
it is, yeah, it's always greasy.
He's always sweating.
Yeah, like it's gross. I know he's on the screen, but something stinks around here. So this is Tron, but like Tron in the real world, basically. So like they bring like the Tron stuff into our world. They bring back none of the old characters, basically. It's basically an all new story with all new characters. Visuals are great.
Flynn's in it at the end.
It's not really him though. Not really him. The visuals are like really cool. There's some really cool scenes. I like the light cycle scene whenever you have Ares and his partner, they're chasing Lucy through like the city, and they're like the aerial view. Lucy. Was it Lucy? Was her name Lucy? Crap.
Evie?
Sorry, not Lucy.
Eve.
They're chasing her through like the city, and there's like the overhead view, and it looks like the grid almost and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can see like there's some cool visuals that are going on and everything like that, and there's a lot of cool stuff that's going on there. This overall though, it was wildly boring. It was so
Really?
boring. It was so boring.
Oh, I liked it.
It was boring.
What was boring about it? There was a lot of action.
There's just not a lot going on.
What?
It was not.
They
a
were
lot going
fighting
on.
giant wars in the middle of the streets of
Burbank.
Burbank.
No, not really.
They had giant flying machines. They were wrecking
Once.
shit. They had
One
F-16s
time.
shooting rockets.
One time. Once they did that.
I will say the movie.
They did that at the end of the movie. Once. What are you talking about? You're saying that like they did that it was a 2-hour movie and they did that once for 5 minutes at the end of the movie.
The light cycle chase was cool. There was the fight,
and it was the slowest chase in the world. I'm watching this chase, and until Eve got on the light cycle, it was the slowest chase in the world.
What about when
it was so
they're
slow.
trying to hack the system, and it's like red versus blue, like hand-to-hand combat in the grid? That was a cool fight scene. There was lots of fight scenes. You're wrong.
There was not lots of fight scenes.
There was
lots of fight scenes. Stop. There was not lots. It was fairly boring for the most part, but that wasn't my biggest problem with it. My biggest problem with it was the story was so disconnected from the original story. It felt like it was not telling of the original Tron story. It felt like it was just like, here's Tron Legacy. Like Tron Legacy built off the original Tron movies. This one was like, it felt like it was almost like, fuck all that. Like, yeah, that existed, but never mind all that. Like that doesn't matter almost. Like, I asked the question, how the hell do these guys know about the grid? How the hell do these guys know about like being able to pull stuff out of the grid? Like, how do they figure this all out? Like, did Sam fine, that's fine. Sam's not in the movie. Fine. They're not going to have Cora. They're going to tell us they're not even going to tell us about what happened.
At the end, they left it up in the air. He was going to look for her. Ares went to look for Cora at the end of the movie. He had the dossier and he was on his motorcycle.
No, that was a dossier. He had a fucking newspaper. That wasn't a dossier, first of all. It was a fucking news article.
There was a newspaper clipping and a photo. That's a dossier.
A dossier. It's a goddamn news article. Don't make it sound fancier than it was. It was a goddamn newspaper article, first of all. Second of all, if you're gonna give me a whole fucking movie about like these two competing companies, you have Encom and then you got Dillinger Industries, and now all of a sudden they both have the technology to pull shit off from the digital world into the real world, you gotta give me at least a brief explanation at the beginning of the movie as to how the fuck these two companies know about the digital space to be able to pull this shit out. The movie starts with the Dillinger Industries with a presentation to the military, and they bring Ares with this big ass fucking cool like truck, like military truck. That's like, oh, that looks badass. But there's no explanation for how they know about this.
It's been 20 years since
Cool.
Tron Legacy.
It's been 20 years from the first Tron to Tron Legacy, and they didn't know about that world either. So you can't use that as an excuse. It's been 20 years since those two movies, and nobody figured it out then either. So you can't use that as an excuse.
Technology advanced a lot faster from...
You can't use that as an excuse, Scott, because there was a lot of time in between the first and the second one. That's not a good excuse. They just did it because they fucking decided
From 1986 to 2006, it advanced more rapidly from 2006 to 2026. Book it.
That doesn't. That's an excuse. That's not a reason. That's an excuse. That's
the reason why.
You know what that is? That's laziness. That's lazy writing. I'm not asking for much. I'm asking for like, I'll be honest with you, I'm asking for like a text crawl at the bare minimum of here's what happened. Here's why Sam and Cora fucked off.
I thought you hated text crawls.
I do, but at the bare minimum, I do, but at the bare minimum, give me that. Don't just start me with, I guess everybody knows about it. I guess everybody knows about it.
I wish when we decided to start a movie podcast, you would have said to me at the upfront, yeah, we'll do this, but I don't really like movies. Give me. Oh shit!
It's not good storytelling. Tron Legacy, you know what Tron Legacy started? Tron Legacy started where it picked up. It picked up where Tron ended. It gave you a little bit of a montage of like news stories. Kevin
Sam was
Flynn,
looking for his dad.
No. It started off when Sam was a kid and Kevin Flynn was running NCOM, and it picked up where like he made his big discoveries and he was talking about the digital world, and it was a bit of a montage of news stories, and then it became a montage of like, oh, he disappeared, and then Sam like ran away a little bit, and then it moved into it cut to Sam was older, and then he started doing like stuff against NCOM and his dad's company and stuff like that, and then it progressed into, it did a good job of telling the story from when Kevin Flynn took over the company to now he disappeared and Sam is older. This said, fuck all that. You don't need to know what happened between then. Let's just start here. You don't need to know what happened to Sam and Cora. Doesn't matter. It said, guess what? Now NCOM and this random company that just started, they all know about the digital space, and they all of a sudden just know now they can bring stuff out, and the grid exists, and blah, 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 blah.
We gotta catch up on the comments.
I know.
It made me laugh. Dossier is the brand of cologne.
Yeah.
Josh wears.
Conspiracy says it's because aliens advanced our technology around then.
Coco Chanel.
We was in a show where we debate terrible movies by
drinking.
Opinions. Yeah.
According to Adam, that's every show. That's all the shows we do. Every movie sucks.
Look. I'm fine if you want to move on and you don't want Sam and Cora to come back. Fine, whatever. I just asked for the bare minimum. Just like let me know what fucking happened to them. If
Maybe
you're not going to
get the actors to come back. I don't know what Olivia Wilde's doing.
They give me goddamn fucking.
Olivia Wilde's married to John Mulaney.
Guess what?
So
Tron Legacy. Fucking Jeff Bridges. Like, okay, like. He was in it, but like if you didn't have Jeff Bridges in that, the bare minimum, give me like a beginning fucking montage of like the story of like what happened between then the bare minimum. Like what happened with Sam Flynn? He took over the company. Okay, Sam Flynn took over the company. You can give me like a news montage of Sam Flynn came back, he took over the company, like NCOM. Oh man, NCOM did all this, and then here's the fucked up part is they gave you a news montage of characters we didn't even fucking know. We didn't even know these characters who never existed before. They didn't even bother putting Sam Flynn in
because you needed to learn Eve's backstory. You needed to learn her motivation.
They gave us a backstory of characters we didn't know, but you could have taken a minute to include characters we did know and say, Sam Flynn came back, took over the company, tried to push this.
He did that. They said he resigned. He took over. And then he
resigned. For 2 seconds, he took over, and then a second later, they said he resigned for personal reasons, and then left it at that. That's not storytelling. That's laziness. I was interested in Sam and Cora. That's the story I want to see. That's what when they said.
Did you watch the animated series?
When Disney said no, I didn't watch the animated series. When Disney said Tron Ares, I said sick. I want to see, like, it's crazy. Cora's a program that's in the real world. I want to see what that crazy story is like. A program in the real world, Sam. Like, I want to see what that story is. And then I found out they're not involved, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
So,
like, they're not even in it at all.
After Tron Legacy, Disney produced a animated Tron.
Yeah.
and everybody loves it. Apparently, that story revolved around what you want. You should go watch it. Because that's what you freaking want.
I don't want to watch TV series. I want to watch the movie. Is what I want to watch. Do you want to know what else didn't happen in this movie? In the Tron movie? You want to know what else wasn't in this movie? Tron wasn't in the fucking movie.
He wasn't. He dies. Remember?
No, he didn't die.
Yeah, he got killed.
No, he didn't.
They deleted him.
No, he didn't.
I swear to God, in Legacy, didn't they?
No. He reverted back to his own self, and he crashed back into Clue. And then when he was falling, he tried to pull back. He had a spare little thing for his plane, and Clue got down, stole it from him, and he fell into the water. And as he was sinking into the water, he went back to his blue self, but he didn't derez. He was sinking into the digital water, but he went back from red, and then he went back to blue. He didn't die. So
I always thought he died there.
No, that was him going back to it. That didn't mean he died. So there's no fucking Tron in a Tron movie. He didn't even make an appearance. He didn't even make a cameo.
You do have dinosaurs on your dinosaur tour.
Exactly. So it's not a terrible movie. As a Tron fan, I just have some problems. It had some fun stuff, but it was a lot of boring stuff though. It was a lot of boring.
You're such a stick in the mud.
It was a lot of boring though. It was a lot of boring. And I got to be honest with you. I felt like I did enjoy going back into the Tron 1 universe, but you and me had the same problem though. Because you pulled up your phone the second he did that. I thought it, and I looked over and you pulled up your phone and I thought the same thing. I was like, wait a minute. I thought
that was gone.
Yeah, because not that it was gone. He showed up whenever he came. When he came back, he came out in the Flynn's arcade. Flynn's arcade contained the grid from Tron Legacy. The grid that he was in was the grid from Tron, the original Tron movie that was not there. Where the fuck was that? So there's a little bit of that tells me Disney has no fucking understanding of the Tron universe. They don't really understand it fully.
But
or the writers, I guess. The writers they hired don't fully understand it. So that's just what I'm saying. Hire new writers. Jay says, I do get Adam's opinion. Like Twister 2 had nothing to do with Twister 1 and no relationships.
I hated Twister 2.
Thank you.
I hated Twisters so much. But this isn't like that. This isn't like
it is. It is.
There were a lot. There was more things tying this in than it was Twisters.
No. The only thing tying this in was
the universe. The universe exists because of what was laid down by Flynn.
I mean, technically, the universe exists in Twister because it was laid down by fucking all the characters in those, but there's no characters.
No, storm chasing is a legitimate thing. The grid wouldn't exist without Kevin Flynn.
No, the grid. No. You're wrong. The grid, no. The idea of the grid does not exist because of Kevin Flynn. The idea of the grid exists because that's the internet itself. Like Flynn didn't create the grid. The grid just exists. That's what it is. Like, for example, the servers at the bank, for example, like First National Bank. That's if you go into the servers there, that's a grid. Representation. He didn't invent.
He got himself into it.
He got himself into a grid. He didn't invent the grid. He got himself to a grid.
But he developed
he got himself into a grid. He didn't even invent the technology that got himself into the grid.
I don't know. I definitely like this movie a lot, and if you don't like it, then maybe you're not a real Tron fan. Just gonna say that.
Oh, go fuck yourself. I think I'm the Troniest of Tron fucking fans because I am able to judge it for what it is. I love the first one. I love the second one. This one wasn't terrible, but it was kind of boring.
Josh got to go. He's gonna go fix plow trucks and salt trucks.
It's all right, man. We're coming to the end of the show anyway, so it's my turn to pick next week's Square Cinema. We are going to watch. It's on Tubi. We are going to watch
Dr. Pepper, baby.
This is a Robin Williams movie. I'm surprised you haven't seen. It's classic 80s. It is Good Morning Vietnam.
You're finally giving it to me. You've been talking about giving that to me for months.
Well, there's other things I had to give to because they were leaving streaming service. So I had to.
I'm familiar. I'm familiar with. I've never actually watched the movie. Don't know why. Just never watched Good Morning Vietnam.
So Good Morning Vietnam on Tubi.
Tubi.
Scott, my voice is a little raspy from the scotch.
Is that scotch? Gotcha.
Yeah, so why don't you take us out, please, and thank you.
I would gladly do that.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, folks. If you want to get a hold of us, and I promise, I cross my heart and hope to die. If you want to get a hold of us, you can send us an email at foryourdistraction@gmail.com, and I will check it. I will check it. Shoot us an email, and if it's a good email, like what the Dobbinses did, send us your top 10 Christmas movies, or tell us why Adam sucks and Tron's awesome. You can send us that on email, and we'll read it.
But Tron here is just mad.
You can find us on social media. We are on Facebook. You can search For Your Distraction on Facebook and like our page. You can also search for moi, Scott Malenke. Send me a friend request. We go live on both my page and on the For Your Distraction page, so you can watch our live streams on there. Big news as far as social media goes. We are back, baby. We are back on X, formerly known as Twitter. You can go on to X and search for Your Distraction. Follow us on there. You can tweet us at Podcast FYD. Deloney had tweeted us a few times during the break. So shout out to them. We are on YouTube. You can also watch our live streams on YouTube. Search for Your Distraction on there. Subscribe to our page. We also post all the shows on there. Adam makes a really cool thumbnail with pictures and titles, and he does good work on that. I'll give you credit where credit's due, and that's good work.
You better.
We also, if you just want to listen to the show without watching it, the old-fashioned podcast way, there's lots of different ways you can listen to our show. We are on iTunes. We are on Spotify. Our new shows are on Spotify, I should say. We are on Google Play. We are on Podbean. Podbean is our new hub. So I would recommend downloading the free Podbean app on your device. You'll find every one of our shows we've ever done on there. Podbean's great. Shout out to them. We are a member of the Electronic Media Collective Podcasting Network. So head on over to the electronicmediacollective.com. You'll find our show there and a bunch of our other sister shows that do great work. Listen to our shows on there. We also have a Patreon. We haven't done a Patreon in a while because life gets in the way. Sports for me, playing with dogs for him, and hating Tron. But if you head on over to patreon.com/foryourdistraction, you'll find our show. You can subscribe to some bonus content. We're going to start making some bonus content again here real soon. It is $1 a month, and that money goes into improving things. TikTok, yes, we are still taking our hiatus from TikTok because somebody over here is a big baby, and I'm not talking about Izzy.
Excuse me? I'm sorry.
But you can find me on TikTok.
Did I not just make a For Your Distraction TikTok? Did I not say...
So you can find me on TikTok. It's Scotty Knows, SCOTTYKNOWS. Your boy over here is Grizzled. You can follow him. And again, credit where credit is due. He did make a For Your Distraction TikTok.
I'm like a battered wife over
here. So search for Your Distraction.
No love, like no
and
appreciation.
Follow our TikTok page there. Maybe one day we will make our triumphant return to TikTok. Oh, the glory that day will bring.
No respect over here. No respect at all.
Hey, no respect, I tell you.
I tell you.
Oh,
no.
Little Rodney Dangerfield for you.
No respect at all.
So, Adam.
Yeah.
It's cold and snowy outside.
Yeah.
Ice is on the move. They're coming to the Keystone State.
Yeah.
I drank a beer. I drank a beer with the governor. I bet he likes Tron, Aries. I bet he does. I'll text him and ask him.
I didn't say it was a bad movie. I never said it was bad.
I bet Governor Shapiro liked it.
I didn't say it was bad. I said it was just a little boring a lot of the times. It's kind of boring. It's pretty boring. Hey, this as much as I hate Ice, you suck. But you know what? given what we know about Philadelphia and stuff like that, and everything.
And you betcha.
Good luck in Philadelphia. That's all I got to say to you. Good luck.
Go Birds!